Hello and welcome everybody to my channel. Today we are going to learn something new. Today we are going to make a color picker for our website. This color picker, when we choose a color, the background of our web page will change. It's a very simple example, I know, but I hope you will learn something new today, and I hope that you will put the basics that you understood in this example. So with that said, let's jump right into it. Here I have, as usual, my Visual Studio Code, which is a code editor I love. So I have here a link to my style page, style.css, which is this guy here, and I have a link to my script file .js, which is this one here. The idea is very simple. As I said, we will have boxes, whatever the number of boxes you want, any colors you want, and when we click on any of those, it will change the color, the background color, according to this box. If you don't understand, and I guess you don't, you will understand right now. So we'll have a div, and we could have as many divs as we want, and every div will have a color. So we'll have a class red, for example. Here we'll have a class of orange. Here we have a class. Here we will have a class for I don't know, any color you want, purple. Here we will have a class for maybe blue. Any color you want. Here we will have a class, for example, for I don't know, maybe green. I love green, grass. Okay, here we want some styling. So the body, the first, of course, we want minimum height to be 100 VH, the whole height. And also we want a display flex, and I want to center my divs, so I'll make a justify content to be center, and also align items to be center. All right, awesome. And if you wanna style the divs, so all the divs will have a width of, let's say, 50 pixels, and the height 50 pixels to make it a square, so the width should equal the height. Math basics. And then what do we need? We need a margin left, so they will have some spaces between them, maybe 1 rem. And finally we want the cursor to be pointer, so it will be look like this. It will look like a pointer. All right, so that's it. And now for every class of those, we want to make the background the same color, which means for red, so dot red, I want the background to be red. And for orange, I want the background to be orange. And for what else? Blue, I want the background to be blue. And I think the green, I want the background to be green. Yeah, that easy. So let's see how it looks. It looks like that. What is this? With there is one purple. So the purple, we want the background to be purple. Okay, that's it. So what I want here, when we click any of those, we will change the background to the same color that we clicked. So it will be very simple. First of all, we want to get all of those divs. So how do we get all of the divs in our page? We can make a constant and we'll name it some fancy name. We'll call it divs. Document dot query selector all div. So now we have all the divs as a node list. So we want to loop through all of those divs, and we want the class attribute of each div. If you don't understand, that's too. Okay, divs dot for each to loop through all of them, and then div, we will use a function. We want the document dot body dot style dot background to equal, we will use here backticks, and we'll use the $sign to use our variable, which is div dot class name. It is that easy. Yeah, it will work, I guess. I hope it will work. Wow, it's not working because we didn't add the event listener, which is click. I didn't. Shit. Div dot add event listener, click, and we'll use the arrow function, and inside this arrow function we will add this line here. Okay, I'll explain it. Don't worry. Okay. Yes, here. That's not an arrow function. Yeah, like that. Let's try. I hope it will work. Oh yeah, it's working. So when we choose any color, the background, it changes in response. Here, first of all, we got all the divs in our page using query selector all, and then we loop through each of them. So div here represents each div in our page. All right. And then when we click any of those, so the event listener click, the document.body.style.background, we will change the background of our body to be the div.class name. Whatever the class name right here, it will have this background color. So if it is red, the background here will equal red, and orange the same. And if you want any number of classes here, you will add them, and then in the CSS you will add this class here and add the background for it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it was very simple, but you learned how to use query selector all, how to use for each, how to use event listener, and how to change any style. You know, when we say style dot, we can add any style, we can change any style on our page. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something new today, and finally, peace out.